Hello again, and welcome to another one of my guitar instruction videos. This one is one of my all-time favorites. It's a song called Trouble in Mind by Lightnin Hopkins. And it's a beautiful song. You could play it almost as an instrumental. I play it with a singer, and it's really fun to play, and it includes a lot of Lightnin Hopkins's signature licks and techniques and things that you can apply to other stuff. Let me just start out. I'm going to play the song part by part. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. You can listen to this on YouTube. I got my version. The version I play comes from an album or a CD called Lightnin, and he does a lot of different versions of the song, but this one's my favorite, so I'm going to show you what's on this. I'm going to start out with the intro. I'll play that, and then I'll break it down and show you what I'm doing here. And there's the intro. It's in the key of E, and the only chords we're really using are the A and the B, B7th, along with the E chord. So I started out, I've got my Lightnin E shape, which is a two-fingered E chord. My first finger on the first fret of the third string, my second finger getting both the fifth and the fourth strings at the second fret. And the intro, what he's doing, he's going to do a single string, open second string, second fret of the second string, open E, and he's sliding down here to the fourth fret of the first string. What I've got here is an E7th shape. You hear this a lot in different kinds of blues. Got my ring finger on the fourth fret of the first string, got my first finger on the second string at the third fret, and I've got my second finger on the fourth fret at the third string. So I'm starting out. And he kind of just slides that finger up to the second or down to the second fret and then off. And he's playing basically what he's singing. Trouble in mind, I'm blue. Just like that. He thumps the bass on the version that I've listened to. He doesn't play the full chord. And then he goes back to that E7th shape. He's going to slide it all the way down here to the 7th fret on the first string. So what I'm doing on that slide is first string, 7th fret, and I'm playing that chord again, but I'm really focusing on the first string, then back up to the 2nd fret, like that. So the whole thing through. When it goes to the B chord, or the A chord, A7th chord, which is the 4 chord, it's getting that third string at the 2nd fret. So it's like this. It's really a pretty note. And then he's now on the A bass, the open A. Notice the whole time I'm muting with my right hand palm. I'm not just hitting that open bass note. You got to keep that control, and you can vary how much you want to let it ring out by adjusting your pressure of your hand. Now when he gets to the A, what I'm doing there is just going back and forth. 3rd fret, 2nd fret on the first string, second fret of the second string while I'm thumping the bass. Now I'm back to the E. What I'm doing is hitting open, and I'm getting both the first and the second strings open in that E shape, and I'm bouncing the ring finger down on the second fret of the second string and then back up. That's a typical Lightnin lick. I've got really heavy strings on this guitar, so I really have to work to get a bend on that. Now he varies that. You'll see if you listen to the version that I'm teaching you, he does different patterns with that same basic lick throughout the song. Gives a little variety. First fret, or first string, third fret, open, open second string, and then I do a bend on the second fret of the third string. So let me do that again. Then he goes into this really cool bass run, which he uses throughout the song. And what I'm doing is open, and then open sixth string to the third fret, open fifth string, and I'm walking up from the first fret to the second fret on the fifth string, open fourth string, so it's like this, coming down on the second fret of the fifth string. I gotta do it all together, I can't get it right. I'm hammering down on the first fret of the fifth string. So, whoops. I'm going open, A, sixth string, third fret, and then I'm getting that E note, which is the second fret of the fourth string. All together. And then I do a chord turnaround, which Lightnin does a lot on his slow things and his fast things. And E, A, E, and then for the B, he really just hammers on the bass note. I'm making a B7th chord up here, and I'm hitting the kind of the fifth and the fourth string, getting it all together. Let me play that for you all the way through one time. This is the introduction for Trouble in Mind. Whoops, let me start that again. Screwed up on the bass. Then and that's the first verse that he plays, the intro before he gets into the vocal. So let's stop there, work on that, and then I'll come back later with the second lesson.